Hey, I, I don't really know who needs to hear this right now, but I feel like there's never too many words of encouragement. I'm not sure if you're a student or you're working, if you're in between jobs or you're taking a gap year, if you're a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, if you're an aspiring artist or creator, whatever it is, whatever circumstance you're in, I know that sometimes it's pretty rough. Honestly, maybe it's rough most of the time. Sometimes life just sucks. And we can get really, really hung up on that. Maybe you're in college and your grades have been slipping and you're worried about being able to hang on to a scholarship. And you haven't been able to see your friends or family for a while because you have to focus on studying, and that's taking a mental toll on you, which in turn is making your grades worse. Or maybe you screwed up at work and you got verbally thrashed by your boss that you hate, but you have to stay because nowhere else is hiring and you just really need the money right now. Maybe you're an artist and you're stuck in a rut. You can't climb yourself out of your creative hole that you managed to dig yourself into, and with every piece you make recently, it just feels like the hole is getting deeper and deeper, and the light from the top is getting smaller and smaller. Maybe you're an aspiring content creator. You're consistent with your work ethic. You're putting out content you're proud of. You're doing everything you can in your power to strive for success. But you're just not seeing it. Or maybe you're actually successful, but with it comes a new set of stresses you didn't know were going to exist. Whatever situation you're in right now, whatever it is you have to do, I just want you to stop. Stop. Stop everything. Just stop thinking. Stop moving. Put down your work. Set it aside. Just give me a few minutes of your time. Because I'm here to remind you that things have a tendency of working out. Your happiness will come to you. But your success is in your hands. Every single person listening right now, that means you. Yes, you. You deserve to be happy. You can do this. There is absolutely nothing out of your grasp. Except maybe dating Pete Davidson, but, you know, nothing's impossible. I just want you to think for a second. we're gonna move backwards. First, we're going to humble ourselves a little bit. I want you to think about where you are right now. No, not exactly the immediate location, not your bedroom or your office, your dorm, the hotel room, not the library, not the classroom. I mean, where are you really? You're a speck. No offense. You're a speck floating in space. We live on a rock, floating around one star out of trillions, floating around one black hole, which is another one out of billions. Picture the vastness of space for just a second. Now think back to you. Now think back to the vastness of space. And think about all the other people on board this weird train ride around this dark and empty space. It might seem scary, or empty, or lonely. Whatever it is you feel, just remember, we're all just as significant or insignificant as everyone else in the grand scheme of things. You just happen to have some homework due tomorrow, or a work project that you've put off, or an apology that you haven't quite sent yet. If our darling Earth can venture through space at tens of thousands of miles an hour, you can get up out of your bed, into your chair, and make some difference in your life right now. Or if you're at work, you can get up out of your chair, walk up to a coworker, and just say hi. I like your smile. The things that we can do with just a couple of seconds of our time is comparatively an atomically tiny level of significance in the course of shaping our known universe. But maybe if we pile on more and more of these little tiny actions through our life, we might leave behind just a bit of our legacy. And just to clarify, legacy doesn't have to equate to success. It just means how people will remember you. Someone who always tried to make other people smile. Someone who was always the organizer at events. Someone who really cared and would just listen to any and all problems, no matter what time of the day it was. Legacy takes a little effort. A lot of effort. But you're by all means capable of any kind of legacy. You can create the greatest tomato sauce empire ever to grace planet Earth starting today, if you wanted to. Obviously, it's not that simple, but you could, little by little, make it happen. Anyone could. That's the beauty of being a human in this day and age. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, black, white, although being predisposed to certain conditions does give you an edge in how much effort you have to put in. The resources are there. It just becomes a question of, are you willing? Are you worth putting effort in for yourself? I don't know you. I don't know your situation. I don't really know if half the stuff I'm saying makes any sense at all. But what I am trying to say, if when no one else believes in you, please, believe in yourself. You are not just your own worst enemy. You can be your greatest ally. Everything is in your hands. If you haven't already, I want you to close your eyes. You don't have to, but I find closing your eyes helps with imagination. I want you to imagine yourself where you want to be, what you want to be, who you want to be. Picture it as vividly as you can. See, I like to think of these flashes of imagination as glimpses into another universe, where we're using some sort of sixth sensibility we're not aware of, spying on a parallel version of ourselves. Keep your eyes closed. Again, picture it as clearly as you can. Now, keeping said image in mind, how did you get there? What happened the day before the day you're imagining yourself in right now? What about the day before that? What steps did imaginary you take to achieve the success or whatever situation they're in? Can you replicate those steps? The answer is yes. You most definitely can. But can and will are different. I can't make you do anything. All I can do is tell you that you can. It's your life. You're the one living it. I have my own ambitions, my own passions, my own legacy to write. But I'm telling you right now that you can do this. You're a human. You're incredible. Whether you believe it or not, you're a miracle. And within you is the potential for anything. Anything. Be the you that you want to be one day from now. Every day. Keep moving forward. Don't lose sight of yourself. But don't stop. I want you to take one deep breath in and let it all out. Let that mark the moment where it clicked in your mind that you are worth it. You are worth fighting for. You've got this. I believe in you.